A host of airlines have said they will divert flight routes over the Middle East after Iran launched missile attacks on U.S. air bases in Iraq last night. The announcements come after a Boeing jet also crashed over the Iranian capital overnight, killing 176 people. Airlines including Qantas, Etihad, Singapore and Emirates said they will change their flight paths to avoid the two countries' airspace. Read more. Iran plane crash, 3 Brits killed as 176 die in Boeing 737 disaster. Meanwhile, Lufthansa said it had cancelled today's flights to and from Tehran. As soon as we have detailed information, we will decide if and when flight operations to/from Tehran and Erbil can be resumed, it added. Iran fired more than a dozen ballistic missiles from its territory targeting at least 2 Iraqi military bases hosting US-led coalition personnel early on Wednesday, the U.S. military said. Within hours, U.S. aviation regulator the FAA had barred U.S. carriers from airspace over Iran, the Gulf of Oman and the waters between Iran and Saudi Arabia. It cited due to heightened military activities and increased political tensions in the Middle East, which present an inadvertent risk to U.S. civil aviation operations. The flight ban came shortly before a Ukraine International Airlines Boeing 737 burst into flames shortly after takeoff from Tehran, in a crash blamed by Ukrainian authorities on an engine failure. A spokesperson for British Airways said the UK's flag carrier was in constant contact with partners around the world to assess the security of its routes. They said they would not say whether plans or flight paths had been changed for security reasons. However, according to flight tracking website Flight Radar, a BA flight from Bengaluru to London appeared to have swerved Iranian airspace. A few more flights were routing around Iraq plus Iran. The two Emirates flights both fly to New York, EK 205 via Milan, usually through Iraq. BA 118 normally flies back to London through Iran. For many flights, however, it is business as usual. https://t.go/x1nzsmrh0zpic.twitter.com/4nhftsks, Flightradar24, at Flightradar24, January 8, 2020. It comes after 3 Brits were among those killed by the Boeing 737-800 plane crash in Iran today. A total of 167 passengers and 9 crew members were on the Ukraine International Airlines flight to Kiev, which crashed shortly after takeoff. Iranian state media said there were no survivors and quoted officials from Tehran's international airport who said technical problems were behind the disaster. We are carefully monitoring the developments and are in close contact with the relevant government authorities with regards to our flight operations, and will make further operational changes if required, Emirates said in a statement. In a statement, Singapore Airlines said, in view of the latest developments in the region, all CF flights in and out. For more on this story, visit the news article link.